Let me know when it's live.
Okay. Mr. President, we're live.
Okay. Well, hello, everybody. This is a special meeting of the Board of Commissioners for Monday, May 13th, 2024. We're going to call the meeting to order. Mr. Secretary, could you do the roll call of members, please?
President Fedorka.
Here.
Vice President Fredericks.
Here.
Commissioner Copenhaver.
Here.
Commissioner Nick.
Here.
Commissioner Mitrick.
Here.
Commissioner Pride.
Here.
Commissioner Sankey.
Present.
Commissioner Schwalm.
Present.
Commissioner DeMarco is present. All are present, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Well, the purpose of our meeting this morning is the Board of Commissioners held an emergency executive session on Monday, April 29th, for the purpose of discussing personnel matters. Today's special meeting is to formally adopt the recommendations of the executive session and to finalize the process that began at that time. There is one agenda item for today's meeting: to accept the resignation of Brian Burhams from the position of Executive Director and to confirm the selection of Stephen Smith as Executive Director. So with that, the agenda item under new business is exactly what I said: to accept the resignation of Mr. Burhams and appoint Mr. Smith as Executive Director. Is there a motion to move this item forward?
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion for the item?
I'd like to say that I think Steve Smith is an excellent selection. He was serving as the Deputy Executive Director prior to Mr. Burhan's resignation. He's been with this agency a long, long time. He's got an incredible curriculum vitae, and I think he fits the bill. That's my opinion.
Thank you, Dr. Mitrick. Other comments?
Yeah, Mr. President, if I may, just extending a personal thanks to Mr. Brian Burhans for his dedication and his leadership over the years, and wish him the best in the future. And with that being said, I'm super excited to see where this agency goes under the direction of Mr. Smith. Looking forward to working with him, and you know, all the new things that come with a change at the helm will be happening at the Pennsylvania Game Commission. So it's exciting times.
Thank you, Commissioner Copenhaver. Other comments?
Scott, this is Todd. I'd just like to also add that just want to thank Brian for his commitment over the years and the the succession plan that effectively put in place with what I feel is a strong senior staff. I've known Steve for several years, and I've been working with him over these years on the activities that he was in charge of in his previous role, and really think he's going to do a great job, particularly with his background in marketing. And a lot of the activities I've been involved with Steve have to do with crafting new messages and strategies for our urban metro areas, which is a huge area of opportunity for increasing more participation in hunting and wildlife and supporting the agency. So I'm excited about this next phase for the agency under Steve's leadership with the solid team we have in place.
Thank you, Commissioner Pride. Other comments?
Mr. President, I would just like to say that I'd like to thank Mr. Burhans for his years of service. Greatly appreciated. Very much looking forward to working with Steve. As the other commissioners have stated, that he brings a lot of experience to the table. He's a big hunter, and I am especially appreciative of the passion that he brings with this position. I very much look forward to working with Steve and thank him for stepping up to the plate.
Thank you, Commissioner Schwalm. Others? I'd like to add, everybody had said about Steve's background and the extensive experience. Steve, one of the legislative options that you were heavily involved with in 2013 was the mentored youth hunt. So I know that you have that with pride, and I can tell you I wasn't involved in the commission at that time, but with my 3 boys, loved that. So thank you for that involvement, as well as and what you did for Pennsylvania and the hunting community, but also your dedication and what you've accomplished in the Game Commission on your high-level roles over the last 18 years. So thank you. Appreciate that. Other commissioners would like to comment. Okay, hearing none. Mr. Secretary, we have a motion and a second. We've had the discussion. Could you call the vote, please?
Okay, those who approve of the proposed motion, please signify by saying yes. Those who are opposed, no. President Fedorka.
Yes.
Fedora, I'm sorry.
That's
Vice
all right.
President Fredericks,
Yes.
Secretary DeMarco, yes. Commissioner Copenhaver,
Yes.
Commissioner Knicht,
Yes.
Commissioner Mittrick,
Yes.
Commissioner Pride,
Yes.
Commissioner Sankey,
Yes.
Commissioner Schwalm.
Yes.
President Fedorko, there is a unanimous decision for approval.
Thank you, Mr.
Said
Secretary.
it again, didn't I? I've got that thing. I'm sorry. It's ingrained in there.
There's a lot of vowels in the name. You're close and you got it. So thank you, Mr. Secretary. Appreciate it. So with that, with the vote, Steve, could I call on you to make an introduction to the public here?
Sure. Well, thank you, board members. Thank you for your kind words today, and thank you for the confidence that you've shown in me. I step into this role very much well aware of the awesome responsibility that comes with it. It's truly an honor and a privilege to lead what I think is the premier wildlife agency in the country. One that is comprised of hundreds of dedicated and talented staff who really made this agency's mission their life work. So I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for, again, the confidence, the trust that you put in me. And thank you for the support you've shown me throughout this process. I'm glad that we can finalize it today, and I'm ready to get back to work.
Thank you, Steve, and congratulations from all of us. I know I speak for all of us that we're unanimously behind you. We were in a great place to have a person like you to succeed. So thank you for your dedication to the agency, and whatever you need in the future, we will listen and take it under advisement from you and be supportive.
Thank you.
Any other business to come before the board? If not, this concludes our special meeting of the Board of Commissioners. Our next regular meeting will be held on July 12th and 13th at the agency's headquarters in Harrisburg. I want to thank all the commissioners and appreciate your time, and thank you, Steve. This adjourns our meeting.